You know, when someone passes away, they're remembered in different ways by different people, but sometimes they like people to remember them by the way they want to be remembered by. So what do you do? Well, today we're talking to Chad Riemann at Riemann Funeral Homes about a special program, something brand new that Riemann's has put together, which is really pretty cool. How are you?
Hey Jim, how you doing?
It's called Be Remembered.
That's correct.
And it's something that you can go to your website. And tell us about this, if you would, please.
Well, when someone passes away, it's one of the biggest life events that we have. And when that happens, it's important for us as family and friends to be able to gather around and to celebrate that life. Life's a gift, and it's important to give thanks for that gift, and to be able to do that with your family and friends can really help move someone through the process that takes place after somebody passes away. So we have, each person's life is very unique, and so their funeral should be the same way. And we have partnered together and sponsored a program called Be Remembered. And Be Remembered is a link on our website. You can find it there. And it's a way for one to go in and personally record life's moments. You can begin with your hometown, where you were born, the way your street looked when you grew up. It's a very detailed recording of your whole life.
And I have been to it. I remember you telling me about it. So I went to it and registered myself, and I started on it and got sidetracked. But you're right. I mean, there's some really in-depth things that you have done in your life, places you have visited, you know, different parts of the country, different parts of the world, different changes in your life that you remember that somebody else may not know.
That's right, and you can even go on and you can record all of your life's history, but you can also go on there and create a bucket list, and you can go through that bucket list and mark it off when you've done those things, and it's really an ongoing life history for yourself. The neat thing about Be Remembered is it's a very private thing. So your information is yours, and you can share that information with whomever you choose. So you can appoint a guardian over your account, and that if something happened to you, then that person would be able to go in and collect the information and use that information for services and things like that, and try to help create a really meaningful, unique experience.
Now you have so many different options that you know, people can choose from when it comes to making their final arrangements. You know, you and I have discussed this about my plans as well, and as you said, everybody's different. Everybody wants to be remembered differently. So being able to communicate to your friends, to your loved ones, this is what I want done. This is how I want to be remembered. This is how I want to be honored. And that this actually gives you an opportunity to, you know, have it done your way, like, you know, a Frank Sinatra song, Did It My Way.
That's right. That's probably one of the more popular songs that we have requested, actually.
Really? Did It My Way.
When we do video memorials and things of the such, yeah. And it allows the family to know what you expected at the time of your passing. Of course, when someone passes away, the family's left with a lot of questions and emotions, and making decisions can be a very difficult thing. And so this BeRemembered.com is a way to eliminate some of that emotion and some of that anxiety, because a lot of the decisions are made by the person that you're celebrating their life. And I've sat across the table from families that have pre-planned and those that have not.
Oh, there's a big difference.
And there's a huge difference as far as the anxiety level and the level of celebration, actually. Think about this. Think about a man who has planned his services through Be Remembered, where he has planned the visitation. He's selected his Zydeco band to play during the visitation, the crawfish boiling outside,
the bartender,
everything for him, which he would have wanted. You have mass or service, And then you have a burial at the National Cemetery with military honors, perhaps, and bagpipes. So all of this is recorded, and so the family doesn't have to make any of those decisions. Now, on the other hand, you can think of a situation where none of that was discussed. And so the family is left to have to try to make decisions. Would Dad have wanted this? Would Mom have wanted that? What was important, and what do we think she would want her legacy to be? So Be Remembered helps create all of that for the family.
Yeah, because there's usually when you have a situation like that where no plans were made ahead of time, you end up having family, siblings, whatever, fighting back and forth. Well, I want to do this. Well, I want to do this. It's like, well, Dad would have wanted to do this, or Mom would have wanted to do this. It's like, being able to plan it out yourself is really, a great step to be able to do.
My life, my story. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line, and we have a program called Veterans Funeral Care, which, when rolled through Be Remembered, can really create a personal experience for a veteran and their family. We also have a program called Cremation Assurance, which I would encourage those interested in cremation and details for that to go to my website and read about that, because times are changing.
Which is my choice that I want to do.
Yeah, and times are changing, and so there's no right way or wrong way, but with cremation, there's a lot of questions that people need to ask, and if my website's a very good tool for that, to answer those questions.
And of course, there, being that is basically mine and my wife's choice of how, when the time comes and we want to, handle our final preparations. There are so many options there. I mean, it's amazing how things, you see different urns that you can, are biodegradable, you can,
That's
right, let them go. And I saw one recently where it's got a tree in it, excuse me. You plant it, the tree grows.
That's correct, yeah.
So there's quite a view there. Well, if you'd like some more information, go to the website.
That's correct, www.riemannfamily.com.
Mm-hmm. And you'll find it on there. Be Remembered. It's very easy to get through, and you can take some time and put in all the information that you want and how you want to be remembered when it comes that day. So you have it basically done, as Frank said, have it done your way.
That's right. Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Again, if you want some more information, you can go to the website, or you can call the number on your screen. You can make an appointment with them. They've got so many great people that are involved with the Riemanns, and go through for a private consultation. Riemann Funeral Homes, family funeral homes here on the Gulf Coast.